Oh boy. This place has seen better days. No, Edie, my friend. You've lost Edie's enhanced senses perk. Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas. Oh yeah, I'm fairly hurt. I kinda need to fix that, don't I? I need to use a doctor's bag. I have a couple of those now. By the way, I need to use one on my right arm as well. Okay, let's go. Show them who's boss, shall we? I'd rather show him who's boss. And then I healed and I can just do this now. Okay. Alright. Alright, Auto Dog. You cannot return until you end this. If you have anything else you want to do... Is there anything else I haven't done yet? I mean, I have barely done much, I guess, sort of exploring. I haven't really taken a look at the treatment plant. Oh, the municipal building, or whatever it's called. I guess I'll just check it out afterwards. Yeah, sure. We can explore after we're done. Because it actually shows me what I missed. So I can just go ahead and take a look at that. Deal with Ulysses. Alright, Ulysses. I want to talk? Oh, you're gonna launch a nuke, are you? Wait, I kinda wanna...
Even in this place, NCR's shadow falls. Or is it just you, courier, without the bear's corpse to weigh you down? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them.
I still don't understand. Why are you doing this?
You've answered your own question, and you'll die with that question on your lips. You don't see, listen, even when it's all around you. No matter if I nailed it into your head like a gift from Caesar. You brought the Divide to life, courier. You walked the road, brought the bear, then the bull, brought me, following your tracks. And when I saw the divide you made, I saw a second chance, a new way of thinking. My world, no longer the East. And you brought the West in that package, destroyed it all, nearly killed me, flesh and spirit. You destroyed something larger than the bear, greater than the bull. And even when you could have turned away, you brought it again in that machine. You destroyed a nation taking its first breath, a place that could have been my home. Now, I'll destroy yours.
So it is petty revenge you want. If you meant to kill me, you should have done that a long time ago. What happened at the Divide, what I did was an accident. What you're doing, it's madness.
No. Now there is purpose. I believe you when you say you were careless. The Divide, the chip, the machine you brought here. Many messages can be taken from that, intended or not. What I do now is an act of conviction.
If you blame me for the Divide, then let me answer for it, not others. I don't care. And he shouldn't blame me for it, because I never did anything. The device couldn't stop me, the Mojave couldn't kill me. Forget this, I'm going to teach you. I mean, if you blame me for the divide, then let me answer for it, not others, I suppose. Why not?
Blame you? No. Learned from you. Both the weapon to kill a nation and the strength to do it.
Oh, really now?
You showed me a road, a way to carry my message. You've already answered for what you've done. Now the flag you follow will answer for it.
So what, you're gonna... So you intend to bomb the Mojave?
No, not the Mojave. The West. All that's been built since America died. Same symbols as before the war. Now a flag carried by a tribe of children. You walked the West, didn't stay. You know the reason. The bear grows without structure, follows a symbol without knowing its history. And knowing that you believe in a bear's sickness and have given it strength, and that gives more reason to lay waste to your homeland. After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. Let that one fly, or destroy itself.
I think you're misinterpreting what's going on here. I don't really care about the NCR. I don't know why you think I care so much about. I don't really care about them. I'm just trying to give them a chance by sending them back home. If you can show the missiles like near Hoover Dam and like on the main headquarters here, I mean maybe they'll tell them to back off and go back home. I mean maybe I'm all for that actually. But no, you're probably gonna get too many people killed in the crossfire. I don't know about that. You can't destroy the West even with all the missiles here. I mean I guess that's true. I mean, do you think I care if I missiles on the... I mean, I do care to a certain extent. I don't care to the point where I care about the NCR specifically, but... Where the NCR is there a lot of innocence too. You can't destroy the West even with all the missiles here.
No need to destroy the bear. Just cut its throat. You taught me that at the divide. Only need to cut off the supply line, the road, to watch something greater die.
Still wasn't me.
I'll turn the long 15 into miles of fire. Cut off the Mojave. NCR will fall back, lose Hoover Dam, and leave their throats exposed to the Legion.
Even if I were to, you know... the one who did this, and I just don't remember it. Like, I still don't get why you make such a big deal out of it. It was clearly an accident, and you know it, but you just can't let it go. Even if you have no faith in the NCR, I do. My actions have proven it. I will just say that I have helped the NCR, and what they can do kind of proves that there might be a slight hope for the Wasteland. In the future, not right now, but in the future. Maybe they can become the faction that makes everything work again.
Your actions have carried strength. If you speak for the two-headed bear, I'll hear your words, even if I will be the only one to hear them. If you believe it should not die this day, then answer me why.
One can build a community, make it stronger. You saw it at the divide, even blamed me for it.
History has proven this. Our history. And you think that you have this strength enough for all of NCR?
Not really, no.
Is not the divide, and nothing you can do can prevent the missile's launch. Convincing me changes nothing.
Well, okay, let's think for a second. Well, if you just said it because, I mean, I never believe one person... I think the middle one makes more sense, yeah. I believe that one person can make or break a nation. You already know this.
It may be that as much destruction has been written in the earth here, you may build something else, as you built the divide. You have spoken truly. There's a shadow of a nation behind you, the hope of a people. Yet it may not matter. The divide still stands against us.
The divide, what do you mean?
Our enemies gather outside, shadows of the bear and a bull. They will have found their way in, just as you did. It was always my intention. In case I could not kill you, the marked men would flood this place, cut off your escape. If we cannot prevent what comes, then let us make our stand here. 2 couriers together at the divide.
I kind of wanted to prevent it.
They come for us, east and west alike.
Oh well, whatever. Are you sure there's no way to prevent this?
Let them rest.
Can I shoot it? Come on, Edie, there must be some way to stop this thing.
Fitting. Watch the floor. Minds, tactics of the bear.
Well, I guess goodbye, yeah? Never really meant to hurt you.
Divide. To the divide.
So no way to stop it. I'll just take his word for it. Maybe you can't stop it.
Let them rest.
Do I have anything else I can use against him? I mean, I have this rifle, I guess.
You've shown them fear, but not enough. More.
I hope you realize that after this is over, I'm gonna kill you, right?
You have forgotten.
I don't know, is that iBot not our friend or what?
This facility will make more. Not now. Let's settle things here.
Medical iBot, are you gonna help me? No?
You have forgotten all you were. Traded glory for savagery.
I have not done such a thing at all. Oh, that you were trading glory with savagery. Oh, no. Let's get that explosives up. I guess some survival is due. I don't think I bartered a lot, but I did barter a bit with the whole mission where I told him, like the whole food mission for the NCR a little while back. Sure, you put the sneak up. Ooh, what should I have? What should I get? Action Boy 2 maybe? Actually, no. Now it makes sense to pick this, right? Grim Reaper Sprint. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, wait, was that the right one? Ah, it's fine. Maybe I'll find the other one if that's the case. Missile launch terminal. Attempt to cancel. Redirect the missiles to target both the NCI and Caesar's Legion. Redirect the missiles to target Caesar's territory. This terminal is already engaged in this countdown sequence and the abort code has been overridden. You might be able to change the missile's target or accelerate the countdown and launch the missiles immediately. Now let's attack the Legion. You will launch Ulysses missiles against targets in the lands east of Colorado controlled by Caesar's Legion. Rain nuclear fire down on its cities and its tribes. Oh, okay. Now we're getting into a certain... no. Okay, now I have a very important decision. I'm gonna cancel the launch, I think, because if I go ahead and use the missiles to kill the Legion, I'm gonna keep killing countless innocent lives as well. And I might not even, like, as long as Caesar is alive, that's the only time the Legion can probably crumble. So I'm gonna bet on Hoover Dam being the end of the Legion. But that's a bit of a tough bet though, because launching missiles would technically guarantee the NCR's survival, but they wouldn't be able to use the land, right? And again, there's already a lot of nuclear radiation out there. You know, just cancel it. At least give them a fair fight. I mean, we can beat them at Hoover Dam, and we can probably beat into the Legion territory, right? So attempt to cancel the launch. It is encrypted with an incredibly advanced pre-war military encryption sequence. Ask Edie for help.
Experiment log 369248/A. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. Initial tests of the override system are promising. Against unsecured or lightly encrypted targets, the iBots have a 98% success rate. More heavily protected systems are still problematic. Military-grade encryption presents a very real possibility of critical overload of key systems. We've stopped tests before any robots were destroyed. But if we don't address the problem, our iBots will fry themselves hacking military networks.
There must be another way. If you're really sure you want this, okay, I don't care. I just need to change the missile target myself. I never liked the NCI anyway. What? I think I'll just go ahead and trigger the launch. I never liked either of those places. Did he launch it for everyone? If you're really sure you want this, okay, go ahead and stop the missile and goodbye, my friend. Sure, I guess so. Otherwise, innocents will die all over the place. I'm all for, like, bombing, like, a Legion camp and stuff, but I don't want to kill innocent villages and tribes that are just under control by the Legion. So, sure. Yeah, sure. I wish I could redirect it to, you know, target outside those places to scare the NCR, as an example. But no, I can only target specific villages and stuff. Which is a bit unimmersive in my opinion. I should be able to target outside those places to just scare them a little bit. Anyway, goodbye, Edie. You got this. Oh boy. This place has seen better days. No, Edie, my friend. You've lost Edie's enhanced sensors perk. Run for the canyon wreckage. There was one small portal held on until the end. Okay. At his last gesture, he sent one last signal to his counterpart in the Mojave, passing along what the courier had taught him in the divide. Cool. The one from which the Edie from the Divide. For now, the courier knew Edie's story history and would carry it. And if the
Hopeville
iBuds...
burned, lightless in the night. Invisible fires of radiation
I don't get to kill him now.
from
Dang it.
within and without. It is said a man still walked its streets with a tattered jacket, an old world flag etched on the back. He remained there, perhaps as punishment for the scars he left on the wastes, or a reminder of a history he could not forget.
I really intended to kill him after we got out.
His journey was over. The courier had been the end of his road. As for the courier, he turned his back on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery
The back of his home.
divide.
It was never my home.
Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear.
Sounds about
The
right.
courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the divide, the last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam.
That's not really
There,
true.
beside his feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war never changes. Men do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
Well, it's far from over, let me tell you that much. The Divide broke cities, frayed skin from the bone, and threatened to destroy the world, but you survived it, and stopped it. You can put a single point into any of your special attributes. You also gain reputation with the Followers of the Apocalypse and the Brotherhood of Steel for stopping another Armageddon. I thought they already liked me. I'm kind of part of the Brotherhood, you know? I guess I'll do strength. Ulysses Mask, Courier Duster, Ulysses Duster. Sure, let me take all of this to see what I can get out of it. Old Cloud. I don't really have a need for a lot of that stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Did I not put someone out here, like Edie or something? No. I guess Edie is not around here, huh? I still have a lot of stuff to take a look at. Well, since it's a bit tough to get through everything, then I'm gonna take a look at his mask. Isn't it just the same as a normal mask? It seems so, yeah. Since we're gonna go back into the divide, I'm gonna use it. What about the Courier Duster? Yeah, no, thank you. I don't really need it. Not really my kind of clothes. And his duster is the same, just with America on the back. Okay, so none of them are really my style, in my opinion, so I don't really need any of them. Gives me more carry weight, though. I mean, maybe I'll use it for a little bit. Yeah, you don't know. Maybe it's only 25. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I guess I'll put the dusters in here. And the breathing mask, and of course the US Army General's outfit. Oh, that's why his armor broke. That's why I've been so weak. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Have I just been nude the whole time? Have I been running around nude? I think I've been running around nude. That's interesting. Not exactly what I envisioned. I guess I'll use the courier duster for now. Now let's go in and do some unfinished business. I think I'm done with the divide. Nah, not yet. That's him? Well, Ulysses, how you doing, huh?
Full circle. Walked your road. Now back again. Something else in you needing an answer.
Well, what are you doing here for one?
A question one could have asked you not long ago, before walking the road west into the storms. Need to be here. See what was done. It's custom of the bear to never see the marks it claws in the land. Not my custom. Maybe that's why you've come too. Need to see where the missile from Ashton touched ground down below in Hopeville. The Courier's Mile.
And what's the Courier's Mile? Is that where the Ashton missile hit?
My name for it. If you have a better one, you grant it. My choice in names won't carry past you and I. Lies along the road, running from the Hopeville silo, straight onto where the ground burns and wind howls even stronger than here.
And what about the marked men?
That's part of why I'm here. Watch them. If they attack me, try to enter the Mojave. I answer. Not looking to kill them. Save them, if I can.
Oh, yeah,
There
I
might
was
be
gonna kill you,
something
dude.
saving
Now you
in them.
changed my mind.
If not, then what I do is mercy, not murder.
Yeah, I guess I don't have much of a choice now, do I? I'm gonna keep you alive. I was planning on murdering you if you didn't say that. I promise you guys, I 100% plan on murdering him after this conversation. Dang it. Well, alright. I guess you'll get to live, because you're pretty much helping the Mojave now. The device are radiated. Are you sure you want to stay here?
The invisible fires burn here. True enough. Still, to have helped carry out such an act, then not face it. Not my way. If my life burns out here, so be it. Until then, I wait and watch. See what the road brings.
Okay, I had other questions.
Questions have a habit of making others.
Can you tell me... Well, I got your final message.
Didn't think I'd be breathing to hear you say that. Message isn't important. Meaning is. Had to speak of it, in case the words got lost in paper, ink, or others' voices. Maybe even yours in time. Still meant for you. Courier to courier. Belongs to you now. Or history. Doesn't matter.
Okay, is this where you're making camp then?
Not a camp. Vigil, maybe.
Vigil?
Never claimed it as mine. If anyone owns the divide, your claim is stronger than mine.
Can you stop pretending
Don't
I'm the
feel
one who
like
did it
adding
now?
a campfire to the ones that already burn below. If you brought Mojave gifts, might be able to shape something for the road.
Any recipes you can teach? Might as well.
Depends what history has to say about them. There's a lot the land can provide, if you know the road that led to it. Mojave's got ways of healing most ills. If not, some tribes have usually found a way you didn't expect. Like healing powders. Tribes back west only use xander and rock flour. There's a way the twin mothers in the east used to brew it though. Called it bitter drink. Mixed up the xander and brock in a bottle. Added some kick to it, so your head doesn't get all clouded.
Okay, what's the history of it then?
History. Cures a wound, leaves the bitterness that caused it. The twin mothers were always about lessons. Caesar taught them the last one, though. So that's it for them. Recipe still exists. Legion uses it on forced marches with wounded soldiers. Wouldn't have made it through Crimson River Trail a few years back without it. Losing so much blood early on was a Cazador feast. Enough Xanderroot and Brock flower along the trail, though. The Legion was able to keep pace and get where they were going.
Okay, can you share the recipe with me?
Can do that, and one better. Just enough around to mix some. Here. Might make the twin mother's history live a little longer. You carrying it. When you drink it, down it all in one shot, or your stomach's not going to want to keep going after the second drink.
Thank you. Can you tell me, I was hoping you could help me shape something.
Let's see what gifts the Mojave has for us.
Oh, you can, oh, that's what you mean by shape. Okay, interesting.
Something else in you need.
Yeah, any more recipes you can teach?
Nothing more than I've already shared. We'll have to keep with what we know. Tired of history's lessons anyway.
I'm heading back to the Mojave. I had other questions. So, have you been in Mohoveville since the Ashton missile hit?
Walk there sometimes.
Oh, you do, huh?
Keep the walks short. Still, it's important to see. Something else to answer for. Occasionally sift through the dust, the buildings. See if I can find some history, marks of America. If you want them, keep them. You've earned it. Nothing to be gained by me holding them. And more will surface in time.
50 rockets? Okay. Find anything in the dust of Hopeville then?
Nothing but wind, sand, ash. More may reveal itself in time. Not now. If you're determined, return. Might be something new surfaces.
Okay, I want to hear more about Hoover Dam then.
Old world wall, run red with blood of bear and bull. It'll bleed more before the sun sets on the Mojave. That place and I have a past. Owe it a debt, and it owes me. If your path takes you there, know you're not the only one. It's the wall by which this age will be measured, the gravestone of the Mojave. Old world never meant it as such.
Okay then, I'm heading back to the Mojave to settle some things, I suppose. Yeah.
Can hear the weight in your feet. You're bound for that old world wall, Hoover Dam. Maybe not now. In time.
Exactly.
Bear and bull shed too much blood there to let it go. Can't stop you from going. Wouldn't. A warning, though. The legate Linnaeus, whether Caesar stands or not, Linnaeus will come.
And who is he?
Linnaeus, butcher, monster, terror of the East. Not even his slaves have seen his face. Struck them blind so they can't. Wears a mask. Don't even know if it's the same man. He put Colorado to the sword. Broke the hangdogs by throwing their hounds upon the flames, so they might burn forever in the afterlife.
Seems like a nice guy, but why is he coming to the west?
To take Hoover Dam, Legion will need something as big as the old world itself. Another symbol forged by history. Linnaeus carries all the terrors of the East with him. He's the myth, the weapon the Legion needs. When he arrives, he'll fall on Hoover Dam like a hammer. Break the bear in two.
Okay, do you have any ideas how to beat him?
19 tribes could not do it. All the lights in Vegas cannot. His strength lies in his title, and it is his weakness. He will not fight a losing battle and destroy what he represents. Put the idea of loss in him. Convince him the bear will not be the 20th tribe beneath his heel. It will make him pause like nothing on earth. You do not need to convince him alone. Draw upon history. The past of other legates are not filled with victories. Remind Linnaeus of this.
Other legates, you mean Graham?
Yes. Graham was broken on the wall of the dam. Kaiser had him burned and cast into the earth, into the largest canyon you've ever seen. Watched the flames trail all the way to the bottom. Somehow, Joshua walked away from that, went beyond Kaiser's gaze. His footsteps trailing fire, walking from one hell, maybe to another. When one is ruined like Graham was, sometimes home is the only place left. If so, he went to New Canaan, Kaiser's anger written on him like a book. Kaiser's orders to the Frumentari were to watch for him, find Graham, kill him. Didn't try. Could've. No good would have come of it. Graham earned his life and his nature. It'll kill him more surely than any blade of the Legion. So, if you've heard word of it or seen sign of him, let it keep. Let his history keep.
I'll remember that then.
And there is nothing more to be done. The Mojave awaits. Something else in you need...
No, it's just... Okay, never mind. Cool. Alright, and that is also gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Hope to see you in the next one. And as always, stay awesome.